aking puso habang pinagmamasdan natin ang epekto ng magnitude 7.8 na lindol sa ating mga komunidad. Marami ang nasirang bahay, gusali, paaralan, tulay at mga kalsada. Ang ilang lugar ay nahihirapan pa rin maabot dahil sa lawak ng pinsala. Pinakamabigat sa lahat, may mga buhay tayong nawala at may mga pamilyang nagdadalamhati sa oras na ito. Sa mga naulila, sa mga nasugatan, sa mga nawalan ng tahanan at sa lahat ng naapektuhan ng kalamidad na ito, nais kong ipaabot ang aking taos-pusong pakikiramay at panalangin. Nakikiisa kami sa inyong pagdadalamhati at sa inyong pagbangon. Maraming salamat sa ating mga government officials, respondents, volunteers, uniform personnel, healthcare workers at mga kawani ng gobyerno na walang pagod na nagtatrabaho upang matulungan ang ating mga kababayan. Higit sa lahat, maraming salamat sa ating mahal na Pangulo sa kanyang pagbisita sa ating lugar na naapektuhan ng lindol. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President, sa lahat ng tulong na ibinigay niyo po sa amin. Sa mga panahong tulad nito, higit natin kailangan ang pagkakaisa, malasakit at pananampalataya. Patuloy po tayong mag-ingat, sundin natin ang mga abiso ng ating mga otoridad. Tulungan natin ang ating mga kapitbahay at ipagdasal natin ang bawat pamilyang naapektuhan. Sa mga nais pong magpaabot ng kanilang tulong, pwede niyo pong ipadala ang inyong mga donasyon through MANNY PACQUIAO Foundation at PACQUIAOFoundation.org, Emmanuel and Jinggis Heart Foundation. Maaring malakas ang lindol na ating naranasan, ngunit higit na makapangyarihan ang ating Panginoon na may hawak ng sanlibutan. Siya may bigay ng buhay sa atin. Sama-sama tayong pabangon, sama-sama nating muling itayo ang mga nasira at sama-sama nating ipakita ang tunay na diwa ng pagkakaisa, katatagan at pagmamalasakit sa kapwa. Mahal ko kayong lahat, mga kababayan ko. Patuloy po tayong magdasal para sa Sarangani and Jinsan at sa lahat ng mga probinsya at city na naapektuhan ng lindol na ito. And stay strong. Ito lang po ang maiwan ko sa inyo. Stay strong in the Lord. He is our refuge, our strength, and our hope. God bless everyone because God is good all the time. Stay safe. Thank you.
Defense and finds una under the ilalim. Sandalo
Nice pass.
with a 3 by Marlon Taiwan. 3. Yes!
Nagbabalik tayo sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Today, we are live in Batangas City and the Batangas City Coliseum. It is our second of our Thursday triple header here in Batangas, and it is gonna be your undefeated Quezon Huskers, the only undefeated team remaining here in the season that will be challenging against itong Marikina. Your homegrown Topeng Lagrama will be going up against the newly added Alvin Pasaon for your Marikina Big Z Burger. Game at hand right now, Quezon Huskers going up against the Marikina Shoemasters Big Z Burger. Magandang gabi mga kaliga, and we bring you another good game of basketball here at Batangas. Coach Mike, the only undefeated team is the Quezon Huskers. How do you think this revamped Marikina team can challenge this Quezon Huskers team?
Well, hopefully with the entry of Alvin Pasaol, things become better lalo na on the big spot because they've been pretty good when it comes to the guards, and surely ang pagpasok ni Alvin Pasaol inaabangan itong mga fans ng Marikina.
Siyempre, gusto rin natin mag-hello sa lahat ng ating viewers sa YouTube, sa Task Sports, sa Solar Sports, and siyempre, ang ating kasama. Di ba, pare? Kamusta ka dyan? Right? Coach, pag-usapan natin ang previous games ng Quezon Huskers. Nothing really to talk about in this ball game. Another dominating win for the Quezon Huskers against Sarangani.
Oh, dominant road victory yun. Actually, it was a shooting clinic where there was a balanced scoring. Apat scoring in double digits. Fuentes, Cañete, Manzano all scored in double digits. But really brought about their control off the board, which actually triggered yung fast break nila, even the paint scoring. You see their double-digit advantage from rebounds, points in the paints, and even fast breaks, which is pretty much the profile of the Quezon Huskers over the years.
Well, pag-usapan naman natin itong Marikina revamped team. Coach, we're not seeing Louis Vigil, we're not seeing Enzo Navarro, but a lot of new names para dito sa Marikina Shoemasters. Alvin Pasaol, Gerardo Wilson on the side there, and Coach, in the loss against Binyan, they really needed a revamp, and this is it para dito sa Marikina.
Oo, yung they fell to Binyan, and that was pretty much a collapse in terms of their perimeter shooting. It was tough to make shots, especially with a very hot Binyan team, and minus 15 in terms of field goal makes, very low three-point conversion. And you see right there, again, double-digit disadvantage, especially on the big spot, which very dominant pagdating dyan ang Binyan, which they really failed to counter in that game.
Jordan Santa Ana will also be playing now. RV Burjay, welcome back to the MPBL. This is gonna be an exciting ball game once again here at the Batangas City Coliseum. Ano ba bang inaantay natin? Let's turn you over to Miguel Pere.
Action continues here inside the Batangas City Sports Coliseum. Welcome to our second game between Quezon and Marikina. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and in YouTube channel. This is the 2026 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 8. Time to meet our starters. First, for Quezon Huskers. Starting at forward number 3, Mike Cañete. Also at forward number 41, Joshua Yero. At center number 10, Sed Manzano. At guard number 11, John Abate. Also at guard number 15, Cyrus the Righteous Tabi. The head coach for Quezon Huskers is Eric Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Bridget Dixon, Ed De La Torre, Luis Solasco, Jonathan De Guzman, Nash Rosella, Bernard De Guia, and Councilor Jeric Teng. Team manager Atty. Don Capunan. The team owners are Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman Mike Tan, and Mayor Ralph Lim. Here comes the starting five for Marikina, Big Z Burger. Starting at guard number 14, Jetro Escoto. Also at guard number 0, Gerard Wilson. At center number 78, J.R. Alabanza. At forward number 00, Jason Strait. And the other forward number 8, Alvin Pasaol. The head coach for Marikina is Angelo Nebres. Assistant coaches Carlo Tomacas, Mong Basco, Mel Gador, Robin Zapata, and Jello Olermo. Team consultant Bam Ledesma. Team managers Michael Gonzalez and Dr. Rianji Pio Quinto. The team owner is Consi coach Elvis Tolentino.
Starting five is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. The usuals for Quezon, John Abate, Cyrus Tabi, Sed Manzano, Joshua Yero, and Mike Cañete. Pero on the side of Marikina, 3 new names. Jetro Escoto, Jason Strait, and Alvin Pasaol with, Gerard Wilson with stayovers in Jetro Escoto and J.R. Alabanza. Officials for this ball game, Jay Castroverde, Sev Pingol, Grace Vicente, and Alvin Sosonko. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Juanito Gregorio at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez, and later on, Miss Daphne Cristobal will be bringing some stories. The first possession goes to the Huskers. Cañete off the outside. Cabate, they go post. Manzano versus Alabanza. 7 on the shot clock. Labas sila kay Mike. One dribble for Mike. It's short. Rebounded by Pasaol.
Well, very good defense on the initial set para dito sa Marikina. I think everybody is really intrigued by how Alvin Pasaol can actually change things para dito sa Marikina Big Z Burgers.
And right away, the first 3 will be made by Jetro Escoto, former UE teammates in Gerard Wilson and John Abate. Interesting mix right here. They do know each other pretty well. Escoto calls on a play. Jason Strait coming off of May Kawayan. Gerard Wilson coming from Basilan. And Alvin Pasaol coming from Parañaque.
Somehow ramdam mo yung adjustment pad para dito sa Marikina Big C. Well, only because they have a new guy on the floor, and normally he has Louis Vigil, no, to be part of the initial attack for them. But now they are really trying to find a way to which they score earlier. They got a jumper from Escota, but now they really are trying to execute on how they would run this offense.
They haven't been together for a long time, so let's see how much they are comfortable with each other. Alabanza off the fader, it's long. Rebounded by Mike. Bate versus Wilson, your Red Warrior battle. Jason Street and JR Alabanza are as well.
Yes.
Are coming off the University of the East. So marami-rami tayong UE players. Right here, Wilson with the rebound. Wilson attacking, goes to Jason Street. Attacks, almost travel. Straight drop pass is stolen by the Iron Claw, Mike Cañete.
And this is what you like about the Quezon Huskers. I mean, offensively, halos pareho ng style of play with San Juan Knights, but defensively, they also are very tough. See that steal right there by Mike Cañete, which leads off to this fast break.
Oh, that's actually Wawayero.
Wawayero, sorry.
With the steal. Although I do get your comparison, coach. Steal of the game brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power. Tabi is blocked by Gerard Wilson, but can't be rebounded by JR Alabanza.
4 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds to shoot.
Loving the energy coming off of Gerard Wilson,
That's
Coach
right.
Mike.
That's right. And kailangan nila yan, no, to jumpstart them and this team. You want to bring in a lot of energy, especially you being the new guy para dito sa Marikina. You understand? Established na in some ways, but you got to bring in your own contribution to the team.
Two-man game. Wilson attacks. Wilson with the right. It's strong, but JR Alabanza gets the putback.
And I feel that is one part of the game of Marikina that needs help, no? Yung pagtahiba sa loob. And I think Gerard Wilson is gonna bring that, but however, you still gotta contend inside with Sed Manzano, who's been pretty unstoppable much early in the season.
Coach, we've been talking about the University of the East players. How can we even forget Alvin Pasaol?
Parang reunion pala ng mga UE ito.
Oo nga eh. Bakit mo nga ba nakalimutan? A lot of UE players right now. Again, John Abate, Alvin Pasaol, Gerard Wilson, JR Labanza, and Jason Strait. All coming from the University of the East. A strong hit between Wilson and Manzano. Did not see that there was a man, and Wilson is visibly hurt here. A little shaken up.
Yeah, Wilson didn't see na nasa likod si Sed Manzano off that lead pass by Escoto. He thought he was
There you go.
He was alone, pero that was a hard collision with him and Sed Manzano. Ang mahirap doon is hindi sila nagkakitaan.
Blind side.
Blindside.
He was off to a good start.
And
both Gerard Wilson.
Yeah, and both guys were actually trying to give that ball a chase. No, akala ni Gerard Wilson clear path na siya to that drive.
He seems to be visibly hurt here, and not a good sight to see right now, especially from your new guy who is playing good to start the quarter.
Yeah, and we spoke about how big his contribution is para dito sa Marikina. Getting inside the paint, finding open seams, trying to score in there, maybe feed it off to other guys. In that instance, he was quick off to the races because of that fast break.
Something we don't want to see is the stretcher. We haven't really seen where he got hit and where he is hurt. He's holding on to that rib part. Etong si Gerard Wilson. So, I don't know if that is where the hit was, but
hopefully it's not on the rib. I don't know if you're aware, but I got injured on my rib, and it took, I think, almost 2 months for me to heal. This left lower, I think, third or second rib cage of mine, but that was a hairline fracture.
And how was the recovery, Coach Mike?
Nahirap. Sa akin nga is hairline lang yan.
Sa breathing.
Yeah, sa breathing ang mahirap. and you can't lift masyadong mabibigat.
And obviously nothing dirty coming off of Sed Manzano.
Yes.
It's good that he got to walk it off. The good thing is he waved off the stretcher. He walked it off right here. Hopefully he gets an opportunity back in the ball game. We'll be playing more of the two right now. Just a little shaken up. Medyo matibay ding tao. Etong si Sed
Hindi medyo
Manzano.
matibay talaga yan sa loob. Mahirap din na maano yan. Makalaban sa loob ng paint.
Yeah, but you do like the sportsmanship. Si Sed Manzano
Yeah.
parang 3 beses nag-sorry. And then sa pagkakataon na yon, but the ball goes to the Quezon Huskers here. Manzano. A little bit of motion offense. Cañete. 0 out of 2 for Mike Cañete early on.
Nice dive.
One more time by Mike Cañete off the dive.
And it pays that you have a big man that can actually survey the floor and find cutters. And Sed Manzano is that kind of player.
Sajeros. Punta sila kay Jetro Escoto. 13 on the shot clock. High ball screen. Alabanza to Escoto. Can't get his second triple off the ball game. Quick post up. Alabanza with a tap. Ball stays with the Huskers. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Clear path right down the middle and nobody protecting that middle lane. Slip.
Cañete. This is the cut by Cañete through the middle. He will get his second basket of the ball game is Mike Cañete.
At saka pangalawang basket niya, puro off ball, no? And you're loving that, especially with a scorer like Mike Cañete, definitely napakahalaga.
Jason Trade cannot answer with his own triple. Yero, Euro step is good for Wawa Yero.
6 quick ones coming out of the Huskers, and they've been very fluid in their offensive schemes. Guys cutting, getting open floor, and running.
Last break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Wawa Yero extending the lead up to 5 here in the first quarter, forcing a timeout for Coach Jello Nembres and the rest of Marikina. Get ready for the plot twist of the season. What happens when your boss falls for you, but your secret is too big to reveal? Don't miss the newest Turkish drama to hit Philippine screens, Twist of Fate. Weeknights at 8 o'clock on Solar Flix. Solar Flix is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
Hindi ako magugulat kung mahuhook ka sa Solar Flix at sa
Hindi
Turkish
ako
Flix.
magugulat. Kaya excited na akong simulan eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? Yung mga K-drama. Ikaw ba, Coach, K-drama fan ka? Hindi ka ba K-drama fan?
Yung mga
Ano
anak
ka
ko lang,
talaga?
yung mga anak ko lang.
Ano ka talaga? Yung talagang basketball through and through.
Well, at certain points, nanonood ko rin na ibang series. Like right now, me and my wife were watching Paradise in
Ano yun, Coach?
Prime
Hindi ako, ano
Video.
yun ah.
It's little apocalyptic.
Coach, you know what you have to
watch?
watch? You have to watch Ted Lasso. Have you?
No, I'm not.
You have
I'm
to
not.
start Ted Lasso, Coach. You are the guy that will enjoy that series
Talaga?
the most.
Sige, titingnan natin
Coach,
yan.
when that was suggested to me, I gave it a chance. I never stopped. It took me 6 days to complete the whole for 3
Talaga?
seasons. 3 seasons.
Sige, I'll
And
check
the 4th
that.
season is releasing, I think, soon. Pero ngayon, syempre, pag-usapan muna natin yung Twist of Fate, which is gonna be airing soon enough. So, pwedeng basketball, pwedeng drama. Lahat yan, hatid sa inyo dito sa Solar. And yet, they can't get the 3. Manzano is fouled off the back.
And that's another miss from the outside for the Huskers. A lot of their scoring have really come from within the paint, where they have not missed yet. They're 4 out of 4.
One guy I'm not seeing today, Coach Mike, is Jodel Fuentes. I think he went home to Davao. All prayers for the people in Mindanao after that earthquake. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Pero I do hope that everything is well and okay with Jodel.
And lalo na with the MANNY, his message always at the start of every game.
Siyempre ba yung tama kay MANNY? Kasi sa Mindanao mismo eh. You know how proud he is of coming off Mindanao. So,
tsaka he has properties affected in there, but you know, inuuna pa rin niya yung welfare ng kanyang mga kasama.
of course, it's the
doon.
people.
So,
It's the people that's always
yeah.
important. Kaya nga, you know, with everything that's happening with the injuries, of course, with the ones that passed away, medyo affected talaga siya. MANNY, the digital wallet built for the community. You know, you can always give to the Pacquiao Foundation if you are looking for somewhere to actually give. Jason Strait with the deceleration, the delay. Getting to 2 is Jason Strait.
Well, Jason's a lengthy guy that can actually defend against wingmen. Pretty much sa mga ibang nilaruan niya mga teams, depensa ang hinahanap sa kanya. But I'm sure deep inside, the very depth of the player that he is in Jason Strait, he is also looking to score, to contribute on the offensive end.
Tabi and Cañete will go out for Diego Dario and Gab Banal.
This is a pretty formidable five for Marikina. Landayan Casajeros, Jordan Santa Ana, Reggie Boy Basibas.
Veteran 5 have proven themselves here in the league.
Oh, tsaka si GP.
I was talking to Casajeros earlier. Sabi ko, brother, daming movement ah. And what he said was, they just wanted the old feel of Marikina. Which I think, you know, Coach, talking about a few seasons ago, it was always a fight. Coming off Marikina, naalala natin yung mga pangalan tulad ni Jason Opiso, who's now playing for the Quezon Huskers. We talk about names like Kyle Tolentino, Inan Fornilos, even Gerald Anderson always brought in a good fight whenever he plays for Marikina. Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to player, visit www.sportsplus.ph.
And then saka even back then, Marikina has really been very proud of their basketball, especially in the time na si Coach Elvis Tolentino was at the helm. Because I was looking at that miss earlier by Diego Dario. They really love to run, and if immediately if they see a three, you know, kukunin kagad ng Quezon Huskers yan.
And Dayan, two-man game with Reggie Boy. Able
Nice
to
skip.
find his way going to Casajeros. That's short, rebounded by Gab. Takbo si Pagaran. Goes to Manansala. I thought he was gonna jam it, Coach.
Oo.
It's a good line.
Gustong-gusto ko yung kombinasyon na yan eh. Yan si Pagaran as well as si Manansala. The both of these guys, supremely athletic in my opinion para dito sa Quezon Huskers.
Coach, I can't wait for the game against Cebu dahil halos pare-parehas ng personnel.
Correct.
You talk about Simon Camacho, Mark Meneses, Don Reverente. Tapos dito naman sa kabilang panig, also on the Southern Division, Eman Pagaran, Jolo Manansala. You talk about guys like Rodel Gravera as well. Gandang matchup ni Coach.
Tsaka yung mga bigs yung labanan ng mga bigs. You have Mark Meneses para sa Cebu, and then you also have a couple of lefty-handed players in Sed and Will Macaloni.
LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
So maaaring magkaiba ng style ng laro yung mga bigs na yun, but man, those lefties are gonna be pretty exciting to watch. Good move by GP.
Faundo coming off the University of Santo Tomas, younger brother of Brian Faundo. Missing on the free throw is GP. 16-12 in favor of the Huskers here in the first quarter. Good matchup right here. Energetic guards, Landayan and Dario, but that's kay Manansala.
Nice.
Flare is not good, but Manansala keeps it alive. Fresh 14, Manansala with a bump, goes to Will Macaloni. Still can't get it, third opportunity, but stolen by Reggie Boy. GP gets the ball, wants to attack.
Travel.
Is that gonna be a travel? That is gonna be a travel on GP Faundo.
Oh, that is a travel. He wanted that possession early from the top so that alam niyang nag-i-establish pa lang ng depensa si Will Macaloni, atakihin na niya kagad. But since that pass was late, you know, pretty much forced him into that travel.
7 turnovers already for Marikina here, but they are only down by 6. Dalawa naman para sa Quezon Huskers. Gab. Two-man game with Will Macaloni. Dario hesitates. 5 on the shot clock. Dario drives, stops, pops, short for Diego Dario. Second opportunity. No, rebounded by RR Casajeros. GP cannot get it to go. Chance for a 2-for-1 for the Huskers. Pagaran doesn't force it. Manal drives it, gives it to Macaloni. Dribble drive action, gets the bump, no foul, but a 2-pointer for Will Macaloni.
And a good amount of time to spare. Maybe around just 2-second differential na lang. Medyo matagal yung pagkaka-inbound. Oh, wala na, shot clock.
No more shot clock here. Last shot time para dito sa Marikina. They call on a horns play, that double high screen. Landayan, blitz. Punta sila kay GP. Can't find a teammate. 5 on the shot clock. 5 on the game clock. 3, 2, Landayan, straight line but long. And that is gonna end our first quarter. 18-12 in favor of the Huskers.
Well, very early, the defense of Quezon really giving empty possessions at certain points in the game para dito sa Marikina, but they recovered very good, especially the latter part of that first quarter. Sed Manzano did his thing in the first quarter alongside Hierro and Mike Cañete. But good ball movement, a lot of shooting inside the paint para dito sa Marikina. That's allowed them to make this game a little bit closer.
Turnovers has been the story of the ball game. A lot of turnovers on the side of Marikina, giving that opportunity for the Huskers to get the 6-point lead ending the first quarter.
Back in action here at the Batangas City Coliseum for the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. It has been a week since Alvin Pasaol committed here on the side of Marikina, and it has been 7 days with a lot of learnings. Kahit na nung una, meron pang kapaan. But of course, for head coach Angelo Nobres, he mentioned na since revamp team ito, he wants to merely focus with a young lineup. Pero dito papasok yung leadership na gusto talaga din i-embrace na bagong role ni Alvin. But on the other side, of course, para naman for Gerald Wilson, he mentioned that he is still testing the waters, but if he is going to describe his journey so far in the past 4 days, medyo mas madidescribe niya to with a very exciting new team for him. Pero para sa kanya, no, there's no pressure pero full of excitement. But unfortunately, during that early first few minutes of the first quarter, he had a bad landing on his left foot, got hit on his stomach, and according to the physical therapist of Marikina, they will need to further observe muna itong si Gerald if he can still come back and play in today's game. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Do hope that everything is okay with Gerald Wilson, one of the latest additions on the side of Marikina.
Tsaka malakas talaga yung pagkakabunggo na yun ni Sed Manzano.
Talk about Bungo. Mayroong Bungo galing kay Will Macaloni. That is gonna be foul number 2 for Macaloni. Nagtitinginan yung coaching staff ng Huskers. Are we subbing out Macaloni? But Macaloni gives that thumbs up that he is good to go and promises not to foul.
Oo. Yan ang yan ang mga yung mga in-game decisions na kailangan mong gawin as a coach, no? And sometimes really boils down to trusting your players that they are not going to commit another foul, and that is the assurance of Will Macaloni to the team.
High-low play. Medyo by Pasibas this time around. That will be called for a foul.
Ang dami na ngayong gumagawa ng ganyan sa mga teams. You absorb that. You swing the ball over, the ball reversal, weak side wing, and you see that weak side post sealing. Because understanding there's definitely just one defender, and he's able to seal it from the back.
Two-man game. Dario sees the pocket, goes to Jolo Manansala.
Nice move by Jolo Manansala. Not an easy attack at all.
RR half step to a drive. He is going to step on the line. Another turnover for the Marikina Big Z Burger. That has been the problem, Coach Mike. That is turnover number 8 already here in the first half.
Now, I would like to think this is a defensive 5 on the floor for the Quezon Huskers. it's tough to be beating one-on-one itong si Pagaran and even Mananzala, let alone Will Macaloni inside the paint.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Back-to-back assists coming from Diego Dario.
Specialty of the house. So one of the guys that, when you talk basketball, napakaraming pwedeng pakipagkwentuhan dyan kay Diego.
If we talked about Diego Dario about 6 years ago, Coach Mike, I'll be surprised of him getting 2 assists already. Okay, but he has really restructured this game. He has adjusted to the pro league, and now he is one of the better point guards that we have here in the league. Already 2 assists in the ball game. Here he is with a basketball.
Well, you like for him to continue to look for his shots. Nice pass.
Pagaran on the drive, stops, pops, in and out for Christian Pagaran. Casajeros drives hard, can't find a friend, almost a turnover. Villarente keeps it alive. 14 on the shot clock. Jordan Santa Ana drives, gets a foul off of Gabanal.
That's a tough one. Because I thought Gabanal saw na out of balance si Jordan Santa Ana on that attempt. Kaya ganun yung reaction niya. He didn't feel like he fouled him. And understandably so on the side of Gabanal.
Najiboy Basibas will be subbed out. And good to see RV Berge returning to the MPBL.
Yes.
One of the smarter bigs that you can expect. GP on the roll. What a find coming from Jordan Santa Ana.
Yan ang mga na-miss nila in the previous games. Nila a lot of, guard activity, but now you're seeing cuts by the bigs. GP Paundo off a good feed by Jordan Santa Ana.
Dario, skip pass to Banal. Straight line and in for Gab Banal. That assist once again to Diego Dario.
One of the best ways to get your corner guy, a shooter, to lift off a ball screen that's called a shake action, and Gabanal delivers.
Casajeros dancing with Pagaran. Gets the 3. Answers right back on the other end.
Nagpahirap doon. Off the dribble na 3 points.
To the left.
To the left. Ang hirap doon.
Banal switched on. Macaloni with the ball. Far out. Will Macaloni can't get it. Dario will touch it last. The ball will go to the side of Marikina.
Another chance for Marikina to try and bring them a little bit closer. They're down only 9. They do good here. They'll be down by 7 or even 6 on a 3.
Jason Strait coming off Mikawayan Marilao Gems. Will be given an opportunity here for Marikina for a bigger role. Casajeros back to back. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Gabanal. Alvin Abundo. First minutes of the ball game. Banal. Same play. They go to Dario. 2-man game. Finds Manzano. Casajeros pulling the chair. What a smart defensive tactic by RR Casajeros. Straight. Defended by Dario. They go out to GP. Spin. Half spin. Another travel on GP Pauno. That's going to be travel number 2.
Twice. He went on a 2-foot jump stop, pero dalawang magkasunod na 2-foot jump stop yun, kaya natawagan siya ng travel. This was that really good feed over to GP.
Every game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Gab gets sub. Cyrus comes in, and even Jolo Manansalas, Cañete also joins the team on the floor.
4 of the 5 starters returning the ball game alongside Alvin Abundo inside the court. Cañete, Tabi, Hierro, and Manzano returns. Cyrus goes to Alvin. 2-point guard lineup that they have. Alvin, fake pass. Punta kay Hierro.
Nice.
They go to Cañete. You can expect that. You can already expect that high-low action, Coach Mike. Nakatingin na tayo. Nakita ko rin yung mata mo eh. Alam mo na kung saan papunta dapat eh. But it's a travel on Mike Cañete.
An excellent misdirection. Everybody thought that was going to be a pass to the corner, that corner field, pero yung pasa sa gitna and then that 2 on the ball, na-deflect lang yung bola. That would have landed in the hands of Sed Manzano.
Jason Strait using the horns play. They go to RV Burjay. Tall lineup being played by Marikina. Escoto, 10 on the shot clock. Jetro, labas kay, sorry, they go inside to Jason Strait using his size, getting the 2.
Sometimes you have to hunt for your advantage. That time, Jason Strait definitely with that height advantage underneath.
Go corner to Alvin. They want to go post, not available. Cyrus Tabi gets it outside. Sai goes to Sed.
Take.
Sed with a fake pass, sees an opening and gets the jumper.
That's what's special about Sed Manzano. He gets the ball, he finds teammates before he even takes a shot, lalo na kung nasa perimeter siya.
6 points for Sed Manzano in the ball game. First attempt this season for RV Burjay is way out. Abundo stops, pops, drops for Alvin Abundo.
Well, pretty much for the most part, naging half-court set yung laro na itong Quezon Huskers. That was the very first time we've seen a shot attempt and a make and the first 8 seconds of the clock.
Alvin Abundo, their veteran, a proven winner in all leagues that he's played, will step on the line right there. It will be a 2, but still a basket for Alvin Abundo. 29-18 here in the second quarter. The lead is still with the Quezon Huskers.
White Sox steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That man's going to even up the game. D9 in the final moment of the game. Can they make magic? White Sox wins the game!
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Kaparin action tayo dito sa Batangas City Coliseum in the city of Batangas. Right now, let's go to our courtside, Miss Daphne Cristobal.
Well, ito, Coach Mike, the guys of Quezon are not yet suited in tonight's game, talking about those new guys. Pero isa sa mga inaabangan ni Sed Manzano ay si Clint Escamis. They went up against each other during their collegiate days, wherein Clint was still in University of the East. And he find Clint, or described Clint, as a talented and clever guard. And to have him in their lineup is definitely something that we should watch out for. Kaya ganun na lang ka-excited itong si Sed. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Coach Mike, we talk about a plethora of guys para dito sa Quezon Huskers. As we see Jason Strait with another basket. The point guards are already elite for the Huskers. Jairo Stabi, Diego Dario, John Abate, Alvin Abundo, even Topeng Lagrama. Now you add in Clint Escamis. How do you like the signing of the Quezon Huskers?
Well, one, I would like to think Clint Escamis will be moved really more to a shooting guard, really to find scoring, maybe to defend against the really good guards of their opponents. But at times that he's going to be needed at the point guard spot, definitely he's someone that you can use. And you know, just the youth and the love for the game of Clint Escamis. Alam naman natin, played for UE as well, played for Mapua. He started in San Beda, Alabang under Coach Dave Moralde. You know, that guy has really blossomed in the kind of player that he is. And I am quite surprised that he still landed with the Quezon Huskers. But I like to think that's one of the good spots that can actually go to this season.
You know what I'm just sad about is that we could have had another UE player here, as we already have a ton of UE players. Alvin Pasaol, Gerard Wilson, Jason Strait. We have Abate as well. So dami. Even JR Labanza is coming off the University of the East. Here is the UE connection. Pasaol and Strait.
Mismatch.
Pasaol can't get to the post. Straight. He has 4 in the quarter. He has 7 in the quarter. Cutting the lead down 13 is Marikina.
That is definitely a facet of the game of Jason Strait that he would love to perform in any game.
Tabi, 14 on the shot clock. 2-man game between him and Cañete. Cañete has been red hot. Can't get it to go. No fresh shot clock. Cañete staying patient. Manzano on the second try. Finally gets it to go. It's Sed Manzano.
Kanina pa nakakakitaan yung magandang connection nito ni Mike Cañete at Sed Manzano in the interior passing.
Harvey Burgess struggling in today's ball game. Still trying to get his rhythm back here in the MPBL. Abundo, all alone, drives, goes outside to set. They stay patient. Abundo fires. Can't get it. Rebounded by Alabanza. And they foul Jetro Escoto. This was the three-point shot by Jason Strait. That is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
And making himself available on that arc wing 3 once he saw that double over kay Alvin Pasaol down on the low block. 2 on the ball, somebody's got to be free.
I've always felt that Jason Strait is one of the more underrated and underappreciated players here in the MPBL. I remember years back, Coach Mike, he had this highlight of him blocking Kai Soto, 7'2" at that time. I think they were both in high school that time. There is Jason Strait getting the steal. And he can play a lot of possessions from the 1 all the way to the 5.
Oh, tsaka yung length niya eh. Tsaka yung can play full length on the floor.
Rodel with the float, can't get it. And the rebound secured by JR Alabanza. 1 minute and 15 remaining. Pasaol by Jetro Escoto. On the drive, using the left. Short, but Rodel Gavera obviously a push towards itong si JR Alabanza.
And yan ang isa sa mga bagay sa aking pananaw na mamimiss ni Escoto, the absence of a Louis Vigil. Because a Louis Vigil, when he does a middle ball screen, madalas slip yun eh. So may pagkakataong tumira. Right now, he really is left to try and drive inside and find the roller. Good shot by Joshua Hierro.
Parabate off balance. On the other end, larong Pinoy. Someone was gonna leak out. It is JR Alabanza getting the 2. Felt that he was bumped from behind off the hip, but there was no whistle. Fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Well, Abate on a foot race, just leaving it over for Joshua Hierro. Might have been out of balance, but still found the mark.
Lead right now is still with the Quezon Huskers. They're up by 15 here with 52 seconds remaining in the second.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay may naghahandaan, kaya yung bayan ligang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang lahat.
Coach Mike, the games yesterday, Caloocan, Batang Kangkalu victory liner, winning up against the Bataan Risers. And in their second game, the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers winning against their Quezon City Black Bulls.
Well, that second game, and clearly you see a 10-point win by Rizal, but that was closer than it was. Ganda ng pagkaka-recover ng Rizal against Quezon City, whom we thought already had a good momentum heading into that game.
Manansala wants a 3 of his own and gets it to go. 18 na ang kalamangan para dito sa Huskers. 13-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Babalik ang bola para sa Huskers. Santa Ana drives. Jason Strait can't get another 3. Last shot time. Sorry. 4-second differential. Pasaol finally getting his bucket here in the ball game. Getting that 3 right there.
Well, Alvin Pasaol was undecided momentarily, trying to find an open teammate, but he figured, no, ako yung libre, so I have to take it. And he rises and able to find the bottom of the net on that made 3.
Quezon Huskers wanting a review because Topeng Lagrama seems a little bit hurt here, but they'll call a timeout for the last play of the quarter. 14 seconds remaining with a 15-point lead.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay may naghahandaan, kaya yung bayan ligang pakbakan. Todo support
Back here in the MPBL. 14 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Timeout was called by the Quezon Huskers for the last play. Opiso. We go to the Gravera. Touch passing. 6 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Tupeng pressured and will be pushed by Alvin Pasaol. That is a smart foul with still 2 more to give para dito sa Marikina.
I'd like to think they were trying to locate si Dom Vera on that weak side corner 3. But that foul came, so he never got to him.
Tupeng goes to Manansala. Straight line and long for Jolo Manansala. That was a good find coming from Tupeng Lagrama, but they couldn't get it to go. But coach, talk about the start of the Quezon Huskers here. They're up by 15.
Well, they shared the ball a lot, and they've been getting a good share of the rebounds, especially the turnovers that they forced. That's been the thing about the first half in favor of Quezon.
45-30 in favor of your Huskers. We go to halftime.
White Sox steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Sox wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Force Plus.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na.
Welcome back to the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And for our halftime interview, kasama po natin one of the assistant coaches of the Quezon Huskers. We have here Coach Jeric Deng. Good evening, Coach Jeric. Of course, we're also expecting 3 new guys that will also suit up para sa panig ng Quezon. When can we expect them to play para dito sa ating games, and kamusta po sila so far?
Siyempre, we're still trying to fit them in our system. Slowly lang naman, and si Lander is a former player na in our team, and then we have si Ivan Ludovice from Lokban, our homegrown, so we're very excited to have him. Siyempre si Clint Escamis, a very dynamic scorer who can really open up the floor for our shooters pagdating niya, and yun, we're all very excited to incorporate them in our system. Itong tatlong players na to, makakatulong talaga sa amin in our playoff push.
Mukhang kailangan na lang talaga natin abangan yung paglalaro nila under Quezon Huskers. Baka meron po kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin? Go ahead.
Siyempre, binabati po namin na lahat ng mga Quezon supporters na nakasubaybay sa mga live at saka sa social media platforms. Siyempre po ang team owners po namin, Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, Bokal Doc Kim Tan, Boss RD Ronel Tan, Dr. Camille, Mayor Ralph Lim, our team manager Attorney Don Kapunan, and lahat po ng mga kababayan dyan sa Gumanga, Quezon. Sana tuloy-tuloy na supportahan yung team. And magkakaroon po tayo ng home court dyan. I think June 25, if I'm not mistaken. Thursday yan. Dyan sa Quezon Convention Center versus Batangas. Tagal na kami hindi nakalaro, half a year. So we're very excited to play in front of our fans. So kita-kits po tayo dyan.
So aside from the new players, aabangan din natin ang kanilang magiging home game. Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck heading towards our second half. Huwag po kayong aalis dahil magbabalik pa ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao.
Tawagin na natin si Renier De Costo ng
Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That player's going to even up the game. D9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White House wins the game!
Win the game. Easy lang with Force Plus.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League where Quezon Huskers are up by 15 points against Marikina at halftime. Coach Mike, talk about the ball game right now where the Quezon Huskers are very comfortable with their lead.
The defense has really limited Marikina in terms of shot attempts. You see, minus 15 sila pagdating sa attempt. Yung percentage halos pareho eh. But only because yung 15 na na-deprive na attempts na yan is yun yung mga turnovers na na-force nitong Quezon and Marikina, to which the 14 turnovers really resulted into 12 points generated by Quezon off their defense, and the fast breaks really have resulted mostly doon sa mga turnovers nila na force nitong Quezon.
+8 on the fast breaks for the Quezon Huskers. There are a few good signs for Marikina earlier on, but in that second quarter, Coach Mike +9 ang Huskers doon where they really got a big lead in terms of their running game. Leading scorer right now, the Iron Claw, Mike Cañete with 9, Yero with 8, Manzano with 8, and Jolo Manansala, all front court personnel doing the scoring damage for the Quezon Huskers. On the other end, it's Jason Strait doing the scoring damage for Marikina with 9, Paundo with 6, Alabanza with 6, and Alvin Pasaol with 3.
Scoring ng Marikina has been very reliant on the starters actually. They're getting only 9 points off the bench, and those coming from Jordan Santa Ana. Sorry, that's Paundo rather, and the other one being Casajeros.
Earlier, Gerard Wilson was hit on the stomach area accidentally by Sed Manzano. So we do hope that he is okay. We do not know if he will be able to go back to the ball game.
Hopefully it's nothing on the ribs kay Gerard. Kasi the way that he was holding it kanina, parang naalala ko yung nangyari sa akin nun eh. Parang ganun eh. But there's that moment na parang hindi ka makahinga dahil dun sa pressure on that rib cage. But hopefully he's gonna be okay.
Fresh start para dito sa Quezon Huskers. It is gonna be homegrown Dom Vera that will be given the opportunity to start here in the quarter.
Well, he got in late in the second quarter. They were trying to set him up for a 3. Nice.
And away off the two-man game, Tabi to Cañete.
Linis ng pagkaka-execute na yun. Middle ball action, you had a weak side corner running with you, filling that strong side, leaving that entire left side of the floor for that Cañete finish.
Paundo goes to Escoto. He made one in the first. Can't make a second. Last touch will be on Mike Cañete. Ball will stay with Marikina.
How about Mike Cañete? Iba rin ang level ng laro ngayon ni Mike Cañete, no? He is fitting well here in the Quezon Huskers.
Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. RR off the fader, can't get it. Rebounded by Dom Vera. Tumatakbo ang Huskers. Already have 14 fast break points.
Oh, that's a foul.
Vera will be pulled.
Not a good foul to give for Casajeros. Hindi naman siya beat in that situation. He was just dribbling. Not a good foul at all.
Session goes back to the Huskers. Vera, kay Tabi, swing pass. Goes to Cañete. One more time will be fouled by RR Casajeros.
Somehow when you see the offense of the Quezon Huskers, you can't help but marvel at the weak side action. That time, as Wawa was driving going to the paint, flash middle Mike Cañete, drift to the weak side corner, itong si Dom Vera. You see really good spacing.
Mike Cañete has been the leading scorer in today's ball game. He has 12 points, leading all scorers today. But more importantly, Coach Mikey has 4 steals already. Netong si Mike.
Pretty consistent, no? If you ask me, Mike Cañete. And magmamatter yan, lalo na as they get deeper into the regular season and including playoff run. His scoring and defense is gonna matter.
Casajeros gets the bump. Goes to the line for 2 free throws.
Well, Casajeros, kakaiba yung activity niya ngayon sa offensive side. Understanding that we don't have a Louis Vigil now, and he's pretty much one of the guys that's been attacking aggressively.
Right now, let's first go to our courtside, Ms. Daphne Cristobal.
Just a quick update that apparently Wilson is done for tonight. As the coaching staff of Marikina stated, it's better for Wilson to undergo MRI on his left ankle since yung landing niya nga kanina, not the usual sprain, yung pakanan, pero paloob yung naging bagsak niya. Meanwhile, in the dugout naman, Coach Angelo actually emphasized their turnovers dragging them down during the first 2 quarters. So they need to push the pace further here in the second half at yung hustle sa depensa ang hinahanap niya.
And right on cue, the hustle on the defense was there for Marikina. Saw that there was a trapping lane here in the coffin corner, as
That's
Coach
right.
Mike calls it. Turnover para sa Huskers.
Well, that was on point. Talagang ball security yung kailangang alagaan nitong Big C. And just as we say that, they turned the ball over. Misunderstanding on how the play was gonna be run. Kasi Casajeros, sabi niya, ito yung play. But he was surprised na hindi yun yung pinuntahan ni
Pero on the
Jason.
corner, can't get it. Owned with the rebound. Brings down the basketball. Jason Strait, he has 9 in the ball game. Ball stop. Scotto goes corner. Casajeros wide open. Can't get it. Cañete gets the rebound. Takbo ang Huskers. Tabi goes to Mike. Can't get a handle of the basketball pero natapik ng Marikina ang bola. Mananatili sa Quezon.
Ang talim ng pasa na ni Cyrus Tabi. Even si Mike Cañete nagulan. He was thinking that drive na si Cyrus going middle.
Actually, swerte pa yung Huskers na babalik sa kanila ang bola dito.
Correct.
Slow start for both of the teams. Hand off. Tabi stops, pops, in and out for Cyrus Tabi. Rebounded by Alvin Pasaol. Marikina wants it a little quicker. Early screen. Pasaol.
Take.
Still can't get a lot going. Itong si Alvin Pasaol only has 1 triple in the ball game. Seal by Sed Manzano and right hand hook shot coming from Sed.
Akala ko yung pasa papunta kay Dom Vera. Parang in-intercept lang ni Sed Manzano eh.
Takbo, Wawayero. Extra pass to the Iron Claw.
The selfishness of the Huskers in full display. And I think when they make, lalo na when they go up against Abra, that is going to be a good measure of where they are in terms of building this roster this season.
Pasaol gets the bump off of Wawayero. Can get 2 free throws here. Good IQ coming from Pasaol.
So you feel medyo out of balance and hindi komportable on that spot si Pasaol on that run. Good finish right here by Mike.
Last break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Hindi diniretsa ni Wawa. Hinanap muna si Mike Cañete for that finish.
Still an adjustment period para dito sa Marikina. Obviously,
Yeah.
Coach Mike, they seem to be not yet fully comfortable with their actions, with their plays, with the players here less than a week pa lang. Alvin Pasaol, Reggie Boy Basibas.
Tsaka halos kalahati ng roster yata no?
Yes.
Nawala eh. And so, clearly, major adjustment para sa Marikina and understandably, kapaan nga, ika nga.
But these are good names.
Yes.
On the side of Marikina, JP Faudo missing on the jumper there. Takbo ang Huskers. Tabi to Wawa. Just a little too much passing. Could have been a lay already for Wawayero.
Like yung mga ganun situation, you see Alvin Pasaol understood that there was going to be another extra pass. Perfectly read yung movement ni Wawayero. maybe he said to himself, hindi lay up to si Wawayero, and so he went into that lane.
RR plays point. They go post to Alvin Pasaol. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Pasaol, 1-on-1 against Wawa. Stolen from behind by Mike Cañete. That's steal number 5. Dom can't get it the post. The trail for Mike is going to be a trap.
Travel. I thought may skip kay Cyrus Tabi sa kabila. No? Hindi nakita. All the blue shirts were actually inside the paint.
Pasaol will be subbed out by someone that's been training at least for a longer period in Jordan Santa Ana. Also a new addition here in the trade window. Santa Ana attacks, goes to Jetro Escoto. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Dom Vera. Takbo ang Huskers, but they slow it down. Wawa. Goes to Sed. Hand off to Cyrus Tabi. The left-hand lay is good for Cyrus.
Too easy a finish for Cyrus right there.
Jordan looked if he can attack early. He goes for it. Jordan goes to RR. Fakes. Drives baseline. No foul. Cyrus Tabi. Just too quick for anyone. Gets the lay. On the left is Cyrus. Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan a QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Somehow, that's the tough part of defending against Cyrus Tabi, especially in open floor. Full ahead of steam, you got a good rhythm. If he catches it, too easy a finish for Cyrus.
Lucky for Marikina, they get a foul on the other end. Santa Ana on the free throw line. Uses the board. Ala Korean pala itong si Jordan Santa Ana. Free throw is brought to you by Extreme. Ng subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. The Koreans have been doing it
Oh yeah.
pretty much for a long time now. It's going to be a pull on Jolo Manansala. Coach Christian was actually explaining that when they had a tune-up, when he was coaching in UP, that the Koreans really do use it. Yung off the bank. Pero hindi pa siya masyadong thing dito eh.
Actually, yung mga bata ngayon, yung mga kasabayan nila Riley, they do that. I see kids, you know, at age what? 13 under, 14 under doing that.
Will you let Riley use the bank?
No, I won't. On a free throw? No, I won't. But there's certain teammates of his that do that.
I like how firm you were, Coach.
No, I won't.
Baka nakikinig si Riley. Oo, Dad.
No, because I tell him. I tell him. No.
Kasi eventually, pwedeng mauso eh.
Oo,
Mga
pwede.
bata, Coach, di ba?
Pwede, oo.
Dad, lahat sila naka-board na, Dad eh. Ako hindi ako pwede.
Oo. Because there's another parang philosophy of just aiming for the back rim or yung heel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But there has to be a certain angle or elevate to your shot for that to work.
Okay, Riley, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but you cannot use the board on your free throws. We do it the old school way.
Yeah. You know, there's an analytics guy that says that yung tira mo, pag mataas yung elevate, as you see the executives definitely of our MPBL, pag yung tira mo tumama sa heel and it goes in, that's the perfect shot.
Okay.
That's what they say. Kumbaga, if your shot is all net, maaring a slight change in angle, maaring mag-maintain.
Well, obviously, hindi pa yun umabot kay Jolo Manansala with that miss. Vera to Manansala, can't get a handle.
I thought Vera had a lane. No, he could have either walked in for a three because he didn't have anyone on him. You know, force that close out from the paint, and that's the time you feed it over.
Jordan goes attack early. That's going to be an offensive foul on Jordan Santa Ana.
Ayun naman siko ni Jordan Santa Ana, in my opinion, got forced in there as he tried to create space. Him being a right-handed player. So, kadalasan yun ang nangyayari.
MANNY Pay, the digital wallet built for the community. Jago Dario returns to the ball game. Subbing in for Cyrus Tabi. Manansala, speed advantage over Reggie Boy. Jago uses Macaloni. That pocket pass and then that extra pass, that corner cutter works once again para sa Quezon Huskers.
Ang dami mo nakikita mga pocket pass sa mga gwardiya ng Quezon Huskers. Definitely that's part of what they do on their skills.
On the other end, RR can't get this 3. Dario saw the lane, can't get to him. Slows it down, goes corner. Vera wide open, corner 3. Straight line and in for Dom Vera.
Yeah, perfect timing off that pass by Diego Dario. You had to wait for that moment where Vera was already free.
Landayan answers on the other end with a triple of his own. Macaloni with the ball. Fake handoff, zoom action going to Gab. Gab drives middle. That extra pass going to the cutter in Will Macaloni.
There will come a point in the season, especially in the playoffs, that Will Macaloni is going to be big combined with Ced Manzano. I strongly feel that.
That is going to be very interesting. Coach Mike, both known as very good interior scorers, both of them. So, I don't know if that will stretch the floor. Ced Manzano can shoot it from time to time. So, makikita rin natin eventually, maybe against bigger teams. Dario gets the ball.
Yeah,
that game once again.
Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, that's a charge on Diego Dario using his shoulder to his advantage.
That's definitely a foul on Diego. But the point I'm trying to say about Will Macaloni, yung mga ganon delay picks yung sa ibabaw ang gamit.
This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water-Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
Good 3 by Landayan at that moment. And we're going to see that back later when you see Will Macaloni at the top with the ball, trying to hand off and trying to figure out split actions.
Santana. Two-man game between him and Reggie Boy. Fouled once again. Actually, dami ng foul ng Huskers dito. Coach Mike, they've been in foul trouble for the last 3 minutes of the ball game, giving some free points on the side of Marikina.
Yes. Very active rin kasi yung mga off-ball activity nito ni Reggie Boy Basibas and even JR Alabanza.
Reggie Boy 0 out of 3. The last 3 attempts. See if he can finally get one coming off the Emos team. Now finally getting his chance for a better role here in Marikina. Jason Strait returning to the ball game. A taller 5 this time around by Marikina.
Alam ko si Reggie Boy, naglaro rin yan 1 point sa Muntinlupa eh. You guys were covering him then,
That's
diba?
right, that's right. A few years back.
That's what I'm saying about the use of Will Macaloni. That short roll and that pin in. There you go.
Manal getting his first triple of the ball game.
Kasi yung mga laro niya sa Nueva Ecija, ganun ang gamit sa kanya eh, di ba?
Yes, that's right.
Silang dalawa ni Jay Collado.
Labanza cannot get the floater. Rebounded by Gab. Dario pushes. Early ball screen. Dario. Step back. Doesn't get it. Macaloni can't find the cutter. Goes back to Diego. 2 minutes and 30 remaining here.
Wow.
Dario dances. Bumps.
That's a
Is
foul.
fouled by Jomel Landayan.
Oh, that's a foul. Grabe yung ginalaw na yun ni Diego Dario.
Turo ko yun, Coach Mike.
Naniniwala naman ako. Actually, pagkatapos siya, tumingin ako sa'yo, di ba? That's what you taught him.
Nah, these are natural things that Diego's been doing from high school all the way to the pro level. Natural-born speedster. Ito si Diego. See if he can make his free throws. Oh, in and out for Diego Dario. On your screens there, Judel Fuentes is here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was coming off the airport. Sinubukan nilang habulin, but they said, you know, we don't want the pressure on you. So, he's here. It's good to see Judel. All smiles right here, and not much he needs to do because they are up big. Of course, Lander Cannon on your screens there as well. The latest addition para sa Quezon Huskers. Did play the first part of the season for Marikina, but will be finishing off the season with the Quezon Huskers.
Whom you thought the first time you met was a foreigner?
Yes, that's right. I love that guy, Lander Cannon. We got to work with him just a few weeks ago.
And I'm personally happy that he's back in Quezon. I strongly feel when he was there, yung gamit sa kanya is really fit on who he is.
Landayan, pressured hard by Diego Dario. Handoff, balik sila kay Jomel, speedster versus speedster. Landayan. Turnover, Dario all alone for the left is good for Diego Dario.
And again, another empty possession for Marikina. Getting points off of it ang Quezon.
Santa Ana, walang mahanap na kaibigan. Punta dito kay Reggie Boy. Close down, they go to Jomel.
Good shot.
Scoring this quarter, 25-9. Takbo na naman ng Huskers. Manansala, 1 versus 2. Dario is bumped by Jomel Landayan. Another foul on Jomel.
Well, Dario was thinking either spray right side or hit roller.
This was a turnover that swiped from behind by Diego Dario and then leading all the way to the layup. That steal of the game is brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speakers. Unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Kita mo yung yung pagkaka-steal na yun ni Diego Dario. That momentary turn of the hand. Hindi niya tinulak lang papunta sa kabila. He turned his hand so that it stays on the same spot where he can pick it up.
That's small details.
Yeah.
Coach Mike, I want to see the numbers right here. Diego only has 4 points in the ball game. He has 5 assists. He has 1 steal. Complete ball game once again for Diego Dario. Horns play. A minute remaining here in the third quarter. Reggie Boy, taki kay Gap Banal. Defended by Villarente. 2-man game. Reggie Boy can't get in control. Just too deep.
Napaisip dun sa help sa kabila ni Gabanal.
Dario to Banal.
That's a shot.
Wide open. Straight line and in for Gabanal.
Gabanal, when he gets to that small hop step and he's unguarded, yun yung pinakamagandang tira niya sa tres.
Gabdo will pull Reggie Boy on the other end.
So, ganda nung pagkaka-release ng tira kanina ni Gabanal. Reggie Boy once again going to the line.
Gets the first free throw finally for Reggie Boy. He's been struggling on the line. Finally gets a free throw right there. Second attempt for Reggie Boy is good. Mabalik pa ang bola para sa Marikina on the next possession. 75-41. Manansala rejects, drive. Jolo flies high and finishes.
Kita mo na kagad no? He saw that post wide open. He had to drive downhill.
Well, whenever he gets the space, it's just go signal for a takeoff for the former Bulldog in Jolo Manansala.
So, yung momentary na freeze nun dribble, tried to size up where the defense was gonna react. And he just went in and floated to that layup.
High-scoring quarter for the Quezon Huskers. They already have 32 points here in the third quarter.
While limiting only 11 points para dito sa Marikina.
Adjustment still seen on the side of Marikina. So not a good fight for them here. They are down by 34 points. 7 seconds remaining. Jolo, one more time. Spins. Gets a fake. Drop pass. Finds. Pagaran can't get it to go. They are looking for a foul. There is no whistle. And that will end the third quarter. It is going to be a big 34-point lead in favor of your Huskers.
Well, the challenge really for Marikina is making shots. And as you look at the numbers, a lot of their scoring have really come mostly from the line.
Mike Cañete on your screens there, the leading scorer for the Quezon Huskers with 15 in the ball game. Jomel Landayan tried to keep them alive, but the Quezon Huskers have just been too much here in the ball game. 54% for the Quezon Huskers, and they're up by 34 here in the ball game.
White Sox steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White Sox
Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Two former Marikina players are now going to suit up for the Quezon Huskers. Jason Opiso, I'm sorry, will now be on the court. And then Lander Cannon, the newest addition on the side of the Huskers, is also on the bench. Not yet in uniform. He just signed a few days ago. Pero yan ang mga magiging bagong muka on the side of the Huskers.
And just like any addition sa ibang mga teams, it matters how quickly they blend in. No, ito, point in case itong Marikina, halos kalahati ang pinalitan dito, and it pretty much has been, you know, parang a getting to know you feel in this game.
Bate goes corner.
Nice.
Opiso, he likes that jumper in and out for Jason Opiso. Villarente, punta dito kay Faundo. Can't get the handoff. One-on-one against Sed. Muscle on muscle. GP can't get the foul. John Abate, 2 versus 1. Abate with the right. Can't get it to go. Wawayero with the push.
Yeah. Malinaw yung tulak na yun ni Wawayero. Somehow itong kombinasyon ni Wawayero at saka ni John Abate, in a way parang complementary din, you know? Both can run the floor and can provide ample defense, especially on the wing.
Santana pressured by John Abate. 2 athletic wings you're watching here. Jordan goes to Jetro.
Good
He
shot.
is 1 out of 4. Finally gets a 3. First one he had was all the way in the first quarter. Finally another 3 for Jetro Escoto.
I've always loved guards who look shot, especially on a ball reversal. You know, that is when you are most free. A little chin action here. Then gonna split.
Manzano off the high post. Bigay dito kay Cyrus Tabi. Another pocket pass. Can't get it to go. Tabi, Hierro, Abate, corner, in and out. Third try for the Huskers. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Turnover for Cyrus Tabi. I'm sure they're watching. Gonna give a quick shout out to Attorney Don Kapunan and Vito Kapunan, ang mga pinaka-pogi na Kapunan na talagang every game of the Huskers, suportado yung mga yan. So shout out to you guys.
Shout out, Attorney Don.
We miss you, Tito Don. See you soon here.
Yeah, and I also want to greet the other day. We had a mini reunion of some of my office mates from where I worked from and celebrated birthdays. Let's say happy birthday to Beth Abbas, Kiko Mendoza, Jonathan Deyaday, Richard Santarin, and the other guys that join us, Arman, Noy, Liza, Raul, Mike Montalan, and Karen Cam. You know, always fun times talking with you guys. Nice fake.
Cotto stops, pops long. Abate with a box out, gets the rebound. John Abate goes corner. Balik sila kay Abate. Goes inside to Manzano. Gets the bump, the basket, and the bonus is a Sed Manzano.
That is where he's going to be very useful, you know, inside the paint. And just a clear pass right there from John Abate. When he camps inside, he's pretty unstoppable.
One of the most soft-spoken guys you will ever meet, itong si Sed Manzano, but when he steps on that hardwood, it's a total different ball game.
Matibay sa loob.
For Sed Manzano.
Ang tibay sa loob niya.
That's a free throw set. MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. You see their player right there. Their shooter, and of course also their physical therapist as well. Jason Strait has 9 points in the ball game. 80-48, 32-point lead. GP one-on-one against Sed Manzano. Yan ang sinasabi ni Coach Mike na matibay, pero si GP may sariling sagot.
Oo. Pero mahirap yung tira ni GP na yan, ha? It's not at all ika nga having that enough space. That was a tough make.
6 minutes and 35 remaining here in the ball game. Abate with the
Ooh.
drive, slips from the back.
John slipping on that left side.
14 para dito sa Quezon Huskers o piso. They're taking their time here. Abate wants a one-on-one against straight. UE versus UE. Abate drives, no look pass, 3 on the shot clock. It is going to be a 24 against Quezon. 6 minutes and 20 remaining, a 30-point lead. Coach Eric Gonzalez and Coach Nash Rosella on your screen there. No panic on their end. GP, back-to-back for GP Faundo. (80-52). Homegrowns are being tried out. Topeng Lagrama, your home crowd favorite, gives it up to John Abate. Can't get the 3 said. Pangalawang pagkakataon is long, but Reggie Boy on the box out.
Lalim rin itong Quezon Huskers, no? I'm looking at their lineup, and there's still a lot of guys that definitely can get more floor time. Similar to San Juan kanina.
Tama. Abate goes post. That spin, trademark, but can't get it to go, is said Manzano. GP has 4 points in the quarter. GP. 2 versus 1. Topeng, Hierro, balik kay Topeng. Extra to Opiso, gets the 2. Is Jason Opiso.
Very unselfish, play right there for the Quezon Huskers. And another bucket for Marikina. This is a much better scoring for Marikina here in the fourth quarter. Defense has definitely intensified. Casajeros.
Marikina actually putting in some energy here. They are winning this fourth quarter.
Yes.
And that's going to be another turnover on the side of the Quezon Huskers.
Yeah, after going 1 out of 17 from the field in the third quarter, they're now shooting 5 out of 8. And that's, a huge turnaround in terms of field goal shooting.
This was a steal by R.R. Casajeros. Casajeros on the fake, on the drive to Reggie Boy. Short pa rin. Abate with the run. To Hierro, to Lagrama with the hesitation. Didn't really know what to do.
Too unselfish.
GP, too sharp, and Reggie Boy will be fouled.
Yeah, alam ni Topeng, akin yun. So he apologizes to Wawa. And twice they've done that. The first time around it worked. The second, medyo nag-hesitate na nga si Topeng Lagrama. He wanted a one more in a situation na nasa tapat na niya yun.
Alvin Abundo now troops inside the court. 2-point guard lineup between Topeng Lagrama and Alvin Abundo. One more guy that is not playing para dito sa Quezon Huskers is their foreman and Chris Lalata. As we bring you this free throw brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. So there's still a lot of guys that's not playing on the side of the Quezon Huskers. Fuentes, Nander Canon, Clint Escamis, see you soon here in the MPBL. And Chris Lalata as well.
Laking bagay ni Chris Lalata on that 4 and 3 spot. Especially defense.
Topeng, another pocket pass. Gravera, ball is stopped. Rodel keeps it alive and gets the 2. His former Tamarao, Rodel Gravera.
Staying with it, recovers it, scores.
GP again wants to go the one-on-one between Reggie Boy and Rodel Gravera. Reggie Boy fakes. Punta sila kay Jetro Escoto. Lakas para kay Jetro.
That foul's going to be on Jason Opiso.
Coach Eric, Coach Nash, very calm. They're up by 26 points.
Biggest lead being at 36 earlier. So definitely mas maganda itong performance ng Marikina here in the fourth quarter, but sobrang laki na naipondo nitong Quezon Huskers.
Another basket though. Marikina is winning this quarter by 11 points, 18-7. You don't want to really end up as a close game if you're the Quezon Huskers, because in your next few games, you're going to go up against Abra, then you're going to go up against Batangas.
Yes. That is a big schedule for them.
Quezon Huskers is the only unbeaten team here in the league. They are 8-0. It's going to be a tough week ahead of them next week. They'll be going up against Abra, then they'll be going up against Batangas City. And these are the games that they need for their confidence moving forward. Pero ngayon, komportable pa rin ang kalamangan para sa Huskers. They are up by 23. Get ready for the plot twist of the season. What happens when your boss falls for you but your secret is too big to reveal? Don't miss the newest Turkish drama to hit Philippine screens. Twist of Fate weeknights at 8 o'clock on Solarflix. Solarflix is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
I love it when you say that.
Oh, medyo still need some practice. Pero you know what we need, Coach? Is to give that drama a chance.
Oh yes, naman. Saka always nice to explore mga bagong series, di ba? Lalo na kayo, mga mahilig sa series.
Yes. GP, one-on-one on the post. Will be fouled by Jason Opiso.
Yeah, Lala is definitely one of the toughest ways to score nowadays. You get multiple dribbles on the post, trying to beat a one-on-one defender right in front with your back to the basket. That's why there's very few players now that do that.
So 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Quezon still up by 23, but Marikina is actually winning this quarter by double digits. Escoto powers through the middle, and they're winning this quarter by 13 points. Etong Marikina might be a little too late, but you need this kind of a rhythm, Coach Mike, going towards your next few games.
Yeah, and so far, nakakatatlong field goal makes pa lang itong Quezon in this quarter. There are a lot more para dito sa Marikina.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao.
Cholo Nuevo on your screens there. There was a time, Coach Mike, where if we talk about the biggest names of the country, Cholo Nuevo was one of them, has been hindered by injuries, but the former Tamarao, we hope that he gets back and healthy, and malay natin, Coach Mike could be the surprise towards the latter part of the season para dito sa Quezon Huskers.
Oh, that's gonna be something. Considering yung mga load of talent that has come in, especially for the Huskers, you know, pretty interesting, huh? Pretty interesting.
Sometimes all you need is to take a chance on someone. Pretty much what they did with Simon Sandagon, pretty much what they did with Christian Pagaran, pretty much what they did with Rodel Gravera, pero mukhang may tama dito kay Christian Pagaran. I-review nila ito. If there is something more than basketball,
Yeah, they definitely got to review this. Let's see that again.
Christian Pagaran looks to be hurt here.
Now, this is something that you don't want to happen in a game that's pretty much decided already. That's something you don't want if you're the Quezon Huskers.
Jason Street not happy with the whistle there. Only 2 minutes and 35 remaining in the ball game, though it's pretty much a good fourth quarter para dito sa Marikina Big Z Burger. They are up by 13 here in the fourth. Nothing there, just an accidental hit. There will be no whistle. The ball will stay with Marikina.
I guess the worry is that going to be a sprain on Christian Pagaran?
The brightest young stars para dito sa Quezon Huskers. One of the guys I'm actually very excited about, Coach Mike.
And
we
I
saw
tell
the
you,
capabilities in the finals.
yes. And I tell you, he's going to be very important, especially on their next incoming games. And you speak of Abra and Batangas, because the last time that they got tested was 2 of the first 3 games that they played. In that game against Binyan, and then that game against Marilao, Maykawayan, everything else has been double digits. Pretty much either a blowout or a very comfortable win for them. These last 3 games have been pretty much in that mode. So this is going to be, when they go up against the Abra Weavers, that will be the first time in a very long while that they will get tested. Kind of like how Caloocan was in that game against San Juan.
Sibas gets 1 out of 2. GP keeps it alive. Another chance. GP, pangatlong pagkakataon, not there. Gravera pushes it to Dom Vera for the 2.
Should be an impending win here for the Huskers. You just got to take care of possessions, continue to defend, challenge the shot making of Marikina.
Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Coach Mike, right now, with the way that the Huskers are playing, with the addition of Clint Escames, Lander Cannon, Ivan Ludovice, and of course with the return of Jodel Fuentes in their next game, how do you see them challenging the Abra Weavers?
Well, I think really more of making their shots on the outside. Now, I feel the Abra Weavers are going to continue to play with a lot of pace, and I think the roster of these new guys would allow them to cover end-to-end basketball. DJ Ferrer is going to be a tough guy to defend against. I'd like to think maybe a John Abate or maybe a Wawayero can defend against him. And when you talk about Jake Figueroa, he's another tough guy that you got to go up against. Maybe that's where you use, the length of maybe a Jolo Manansala, a Pagaran, or even a Clint Escames, who in my opinion is a very good defending guard.
Sean Aldefonso will be there,
Sean.
Enzo Cirano.
That's right.
Manipay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Too many guard talents also para sa Abra Weavers. And you got to match up to that.
Maybe an exciting ball game. Soon enough, we'll be back at the Quezon Convention Center. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a battle of the South. It's going to be the Quezon Huskers going up against the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Vera off the corner gets another 3.
Don Vera is going to be big in situationals, in my opinion. Certain parts of the game where you need a quick 3, you set him up.
One of the better shooters when he was playing for the One Batan Risers.
Yes.
There you go, Dom getting that rebound. Dom Vera in the ball game, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Alvin being pressured. 54 seconds remaining in the ball game. Alvin Abundo goes to Jason Lupiso off the outside. Can't get it. Gravera, second chance. Strong. RR. Taki pa rin sila. Last touch on the side of RR Casajeros. The ball will go to the Huskers. Valderrama. Still looking for a play here. Dom Vera, can he get another? And yet, RR will be fouled. RR Casajeros in the ball game. 10 points, 3 rebounds, an assist. Needed to sub in early because of the injured Gerard Wilson. Needed to play a lot more. We don't know the capabilities of the homegrown itong si RR Casajeros.
Sayang rin talaga yung early injury ni ni Gerard Wilson earlier.
Could have provided a lot more energy itong si Gerard.
Yeah. He started very good, in the early goings until that injury to him.
Alvin Pasaol on your screens there. Coach Mike, do you think he is going to have a big impact for Marikina moving forward?
Hopefully, they're gonna need him quick. Lalo na here, end game, na hindi siya masyadong nagamit. I don't think he's ever been used in the fourth quarter.
Bravera with a reverse!
That's a guy that's got hops. I've seen that in Dubai, and he was one of those guys that have really performed well against the Giant Lanterns.
Here he is getting the rebound, saving it for Dom Vera. Well-earned win for the Quezon Huskers. They are still going to be the only undefeated team in the league. They go up to 9-0. Etong Quezon Huskers. Very important game for them to continue moving forward as they want to secure playoff position. Coach Mike, talk about the game of the Huskers.
Well, 26-point win. They were very dominant, especially in the third quarter, in my opinion, where the defense really exemplified in that quarter, allowing only 1 field goal para sa Marikina. But the scoring in the first half was really what told on the result of this game.
Well, right now, our player of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. The strong start and then eventually able to continue on his winning ways. Mike Cañete is our player of the game. Coach Mike.
15 points, 6 of 11 from the field. Got a couple of free throws made, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks. Just really good overall numbers para kay Mike Cañete.
Oh, very crucial, and he did it only in 15 minutes of play. Etong si Mike Cañete. Right now, he is with our courtside, Ms. Daphne Cristobal.
Maraming salamat, Juanito. Mike, so far, kayo na lang ang nag-iisang team na wala pa ring bahid ng talo dito sa ating tournament. And of course, magkakaroon pa kayo ng tulong with 3 new players and the return of Lander. Paano yun makakatulong dito sa lineup ng Quezon Huskers?
Siyempre may mga bago kami. So, makakatulong sila sa amin. Kasi mga point guard sila, tapos malaking tulong sila sa team namin.
Mike, in your next games, mabigat ang haharapin nyo, makakalaban nyo Abra, pati na rin itong Batangas. So anong klaseng Quezon Huskers yung pwede naming abangan?
Siguro pupuk lang kami talaga sa practice hanggat madala namin sa game.
Mike, baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan yung mom mo and yung dad mo. Go ahead.
Una-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na binigay niya na panalo sa amin. Pangalawa, binabati ko yung pamilya ko sa Davao, Mirapuentes family, Cañete family, Daguman family. Thank you po, Governor Helen Tan, Boss RD, Kong Mike, Doc Kim, Mayor Ralph Lim, and salamat din po sa Queen Margaret Hotel, Buffalo Wings and Things, Aboitis Power, and Jack Liner. And hello din kay Matcha and Mateo Pentes.
Maraming salamat, Mike, and congratulations once again. Still undefeated itong Quezon Huskers. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Daphne. Congratulations to Mike Cañete and the rest of the Quezon Huskers. Hindi pa tayo tapos dito sa ating MPBL. Our main game for today, Sarangani versus your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Magbabalik po ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino.
5, 4, 3,